नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, आदाब, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड आफ्टरनून एंड गुड इवनिंग जहां से भी आप हमें सुन रहे हैं. Hello, my name is Kunjan Mawar and I welcome you to I Am Possible, brought to you by My Dream TV USA. I am your host and host RJ Kunjan Mawar Saxena. Before we start the fantastic Miss Bharat show today, I would like to congratulate My Dream Team Entertainment and everyone associated with Miss Bharat USA for bringing such an amazing platform and successful event in 2022. I am looking forward to many more events like this. My guests for today are the winners from Miss South Asia World 2022, Sonia, Amrita, and Dilpreet. Good morning, ladies. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the show.
Good morning. We're good.
Good
It's a great day to start.
So happy to be here. Yeah.
Thank you for giving us a piece of your Sunday afternoon. So I'm going to go with my screen and let our viewers and your fans know a little bit more about you. So Dilpreet, I see you. So why don't you start? Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah, of course. Hello, my name is Dilpreet Sohi. I am 20 years old. I currently work at a IT help desk, and then on my free time, I run a small business. It is a beauty business, and it inspires women to believe in their natural beauty. All of my services are all natural, so hensing all the natural beauty. And in my free time, I love to dance. Gidda is one of my biggest passions. Gidda is Punjabi folk dance. And yeah, that's all about me.
Wonderful. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you. Amruta, I'm going to come next to you.
Sure. So I'm 20 as well. I'm doing my classes for my degree, engineering, industrial engineering. I'm also doing 2 jobs right now. I'm working at a restaurant and a grocery store. So I'm balancing those out and making some money, And I'm doing these pageants and fashion shows as well throughout these months and hopefully in the summer as well, keeping myself occupied and doing these amazing events.
Wonderful. Thank you and welcome to the show, Sonia.
Hi, I'm Sonia. I'm currently a graduate student at Johns Hopkins Carey Business School. I'm getting my Master's of Science in Marketing, and I also have my own marketing agency. So I focus on delivering social media strategies and logo designs and just graphic design in general to small businesses and creative projects. And I love doing pageants and fashion shows as well, just like on the side in my free time. I'm also a dance teacher, and I sing for the South Asian Fusion a cappella team at Hopkins. So I try to balance art and business, and also in my free time do pageants and meet new people.
That's wonderful. Are you sure you guys are just 20? I don't know what I was doing when I was 20. You
I'm
guys
22, actually.
Well, 2022, it's all the same. At 22, I was getting married. So I know what I was doing at 22. So welcome, ladies. It's wonderful to have you. So it's amazing, and I'm sure the fans and the listeners and the viewers right now, they all want to know a little bit more about you. So Sonia, I'm going to start with you. Tell us your title and the pageant that you entered for our viewers and for our listeners.
Yeah, so I won second runner-up in Miss South Asia World. I've done other pageants with My Dream. I've done, Miss Bharat DMV and then the National Miss Bharat pageant. So I've gotten to know the organization and all the contestants really well. It's a great platform. It really allows us to be able to showcase our talent and our culture and meet people who are similar to us. And it's a really great community. So I'm really thankful for it.
Wonderful. Amrita, I'm going to come next to you.
Sure. So like Sonia said, it is like an amazing platform. You get so many great opportunities and you meet so many like amazing people. This was my third pageant, so it was amazing to like keep going, and I hope I do more. And yeah, it's really fun to be around these people.
Well, congratulations on your win, and Sonia, same to you. Dilpreet, I'm going to come to you. Tell us a little bit more about the pageant that you entered and the title.
Yeah, of course. I was the winner of Miss South Asia World this was my third pageant, and the first pageant I had entered was a state level pageant, and I had no intentions of winning that pageant as well. But that win actually led me to do the nationals, and nationals I actually got second runner up, and that led me to do this pageant. And I'm just glad I pushed myself to keep going, because not only is it only for the crown, but it's just so much fun to just continue with the same organizers and continue with the bonds that you are already making. So this journey is just beginning, and I love it.
Wonderful. Well, we love it too. And thank you for winning the journey and being inspiration for so many people who are listening to us. So you all said one common thing, that it's a beautiful platform. I do agree with it. I have been associated with My Dream TV USA, and I do agree it's an amazing platform. We meet so many beautiful folks, during the journey. So I would like you guys to tell us a little bit. You have one state pageant, you have one national pageant. So tell us about the journey. Was it overwhelming? What was the aha moment? Or if you at one particular moment you said, I don't know what I got myself into. So Amrita, I have you on my screen, so I'm going to start with you.
Sure. So my first pageant, it was kind of something my mom just randomly brought up, and I was like, okay, like I guess I'll do it. And I did it. I was pretty nervous, so I felt like I didn't do my very best. So the second pageant, the USA one, I decided to like put all of my effort, and I, God bless, won that one. So I believe that if you just like put all the nerves and everything aside and just put your mind and all your confidence into it, like you can definitely like do really well in these pageants.
Yeah, I do agree. If you set your mind to something, it will definitely come to you. As they say, what you are seeking is actually seeking you. So that's a wonderful way to put it together. So Sonia, I'm going to come to you.
Yeah, so the very first pageant I did was a virtual pageant during COVID. And I had been wanting to do pageants for a while. That was kind of how I started. And I was hooked right after that. I just wanted to do every single pageant I could find. So I started doing in-person ones as soon as they started coming back up. And it's crazy, like you always like run into the same people through these pageants, and like you end up becoming close because of that. So I always told myself if I ever placed, I want to be proud of who I was when I competed. So I compete with that in mind. So when they ask questions, I answer honestly and truthfully, and I think that I can continue to be proud of myself if I do get a title, even if I don't get a title, because walking away with the crown isn't the only thing that you can win here. You can win relationships and opportunities, and if you focus on that, then it's a really enlightening experience.
Wonderful. Thank you for that insight. Dilpreet, I'm going to come to you. Tell us your journey, your aha moment or overwhelming moment.
Yeah, so the first pageant that I participated in was actually the DC State pageant. And I got lucky with the USA pageant. It was actually local as well. So that was in Sterling, Virginia as well. But my aha moment or overwhelming moment was when the USA pageant was the world pageant, sorry, was actually in Texas. And it was just like, top of all the pageant costs, there's going to be the traveling costs, but at the end of the day, it's so worth it. You get to travel with amazing people, you get to meet new people. Like, it's not about just staying local and where you are. You get to expand so much further and meet so many wonderful people.
Yeah, I do agree. Like they say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey that you take to the destination. So that's wonderful to hear all your stories. So I'm gonna come to you guys, and I'm gonna ask you, like, who was the person who made that first call, who texted you, who emailed you, hey, there's a pageant, we all have a guardian angel. So talk a little bit about that guardian angel who actually inspired you. So Sonia, I see you on my screen, so I'm gonna start with you.
Well, every pageant kind of had like a different, I had a different reason for joining every pageant that I did. I remember a year before I did the virtual pageant, that was also like the Miss India DC pageant. And I remember I'd wanted to do it for a year, but I was not in Maryland. And then when it happened that it was virtual because of COVID, I joined. And then the organizer for Miss Parath DMV actually reached out to me when that pageant came around, asking me to participate. And I'm glad that she did, because after that, like, that's kind of how I got into all the other pageants I did after. But I think I've always had the desire to do pageants since I was a kid. I just never really had a chance to do it. But I'm really thankful. My family has been very supportive, and they're always rooting for me. So it's nice. And I'm going to school in Maryland, and my family's originally in Minnesota. So it's just fun to be able to call them and update them on everything that I'm doing.
Okay, so Dilpreet, I'm gonna come to you. So tell us who made the call or texted you for Miss South Asia World.
For Miss South Asia World, it was actually Rashmi Bedi. Like, I was so like, I'm done with pageants. I don't think I can do them anymore. And she was actually the one that pushed me and was just like, no, like, come on, do it. Like, you got this. And honestly, I'm so thankful for that, because if it wasn't for her, I would just be sitting at home wishing I was there, because it just looked amazing. It was amazing. So I'm so thankful for her.
Thank you. We all are thankful to Rashmi ji. You know, she has a little way of nudging us and pointing us in the right direction. So wonderful. Amruta, tell us, who was your guardian angel for Miss South Asia World?
So, Chaitanya Puloju, she actually messaged my mom, and she was like, there's a great opportunity for your daughter, and it's going to be in Virginia. You should definitely do it. So my mom, she like discussed it with me, and I was like, yeah, I'm like totally down. Like, I'm not a citizen, so I can't do like any of the other pageants, but this was like a great opportunity for like someone who's not a citizen. So I was like, if I'm going to have the opportunity, I'm going to definitely take it. So I did it.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm glad, because, you know, they say the opportunity knocks only once, and I'm glad that you all answered the call. So thank you for that. And that's why we are having this conversation. So, you know, when I am in these pageants and I look at the beautiful outfits, the costumes you guys have, the jewelries, the shoes. So let's talk about that. Like, who helped you? How did you pick up your outfit, whether it was Indian or Western, your makeup, your jewelry? Do you have a friend, your mommies, your sisters? So Dilpreet, I see you on my screen. So tell us a little bit more about your outfit selections.
So my ethnic outfit was actually from India, and I shopped for that a little last year when I went to India for my sister's wedding. So I do most of my Indian shopping in person in India, and it's always best like that. Jewelry as well. I swear we have so much Indian jewelry at home, so it was actually pretty easy to pick all that out. But picking out gowns is probably the hardest thing ever to do. And I probably went everywhere looking for a nice gown, but it's just hard to find. So gown shopping was probably the hardest, but shopping for pageant clothing is always so much fun.
It's always fun, right? Oh, this jewelry, I have an embroidery of this color. I want this jewelry and this kind of shoes. So Amruta, tell us about your journey. How did you figure out your outfits?
Yeah, so for my ethnic round, the outfit I had, it's actually from India, and it was custom made by my family friend. So she did the whole thing. She went to a fashion school, and her name is Mittu if she's watching this. So she's a sweetheart, and yeah, she sent it to me, and it was beautiful. I wore that. And for my pageant, like the actual dress, it was from a boutique. So I actually got like 3 dresses before that online. None of them worked, and when you wear a dress, like you kind of think like this is the one for me when you wear it. So I got the black one, and it fit like beautifully, so I went with that one.
Wonderful. I have seen you guys' picture, and you guys look just amazing. So Sonia, I'm gonna come to you. Tell us a little bit about your outfits, your jewelries, your shoes. What went in there?
Yeah, so I like buying custom made Indian outfits. I recently, so I used to go to India like before COVID, but it's been a couple of years. So what I do is I find sellers on Etsy, and I love supporting local businesses, and so, or I guess small businesses. And so I reach out to different designers on Etsy, and they just ship it. And so I always try to wear something made by a designer in India. And then for the gown, I bought a lot of gowns when I did the National Miss Bharat pageant. So I had a few extra. They're all from Windsor, the store, because I think their gowns definitely fit me the best. And when I feel really confident in something, I just tend to buy repeats of it. So I bought a bunch of gowns from there that are just like different colors, like somewhat different styles. And so I used one of those. Jewelry, I have a lot of Indian jewelry, but recently what I've been doing is I've been going to Francesca's because they have really big earrings and necklaces that they could definitely pass for like American outfits and also for Indian outfits. So I bought a bunch of those. So I thought this is a good time to use it. So I did that. And then for shoes, I just use the heels I've already had because it's hard to break heels in. So I didn't want my feet to go through too much. So I kind of just like stuck to the heels that I've been wearing for the past few years. But it worked out well because you need to be able to walk on stage. So
yes. Yes, I do agree. Wonderful. Well, I'm so happy and I'm so glad. So tell us a little bit more about your talent round. So Sonia, I have you on my screen, so I'm going to start with you. What did you do for your talent round?
So I tapped to a Bollywood song for the national like Miss Bharat pageant. But for this one, I found a song by an Indian artist, and it was like a slower song, and so I did like fast tap to that because tap is my favorite style of dance. I also am trained in Kathak and Bollywood, so I thought this is a good way to kind of combine them all. And I never see tap and Bollywood fusion, so I really wanted to do that and perform that. So that's what I did. I tried to incorporate some like hand and arm movements that were more Bollywood inspired while keeping like the rhythmic footwork of tap.
Wonderful. So you didn't sing. I thought you would have sung.
Oh, I did. You're right. I did. For Miss South Asia World, I sang for like 10 seconds and then I went into the dance.
Oh, wow. Okay. So Dilpreet, I see you. What was your talent round?
So I did Gidda, Punjabi folk dance, and that is one of my biggest passions. I literally start doing Gidda whenever, like every 2 days, and that's what I did because it makes me just so happy.
So it grounds you and it brings peace to you. Wonderful. Amrita, what did you do for your talent round?
So my USA pageant, I actually did Kuchipudi. So I decided to do something a little different. And even though I'm not a pro at belly dancing, I decided to choreograph my own dance, put my own music, well, not my own, but I edited the whole thing and I did a belly dance for my talent. And it was something different, something like a little out of my comfort zone. But I was like, you know what, like, I'm just going to do it. I don't know like when I'll get the opportunity again. So I did it.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. I have seen a little, snippets here and there, and you guys were just amazing. So whatever you guys decided to infuse, mix, it just worked wonders. So thank you for that. So, when you guys were introducing, you said you're going to school, you're also working one job and two jobs, and then, you guys have your own side business. So tell me, just being at 20 or 22, you guys have all soul, which is really good to see. But how many hours do you have in a day? Sonia, I see you on my screen. So how do you manage these things?
I think something that I learned with starting your own business is it's not a 9-to-5 job. You really do work all the time, but you don't mind because it's your own company. And so I try to balance school I have all my classes in the morning, and I spend my evenings teaching dance. I teach 4 days a week, and that's kind of like how I continue to let my choreography and like all that, continue to like, get better. And then at night or like in any free time, I'm working on the social media and website designs and stuff like that for my clients and my company. I work on my company whenever I get the time to. Reaching out to clients, that itself is a time commitment, but then keeping up the work you're doing for your existing clients it's not a 9-to-5 job. But when you love business and you love what you do, you don't mind at all.
Yeah, you always find time. If you like something, you will always make time for that thing. So thank you for that. So Amruta, I'm gonna come to you.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm working the 2 jobs, so it's 5 days with both of them combined, and I have like 2 days to myself. And with my classes, they're online right now, so I'm just doing them like whenever I'm like I have free time. So normally they're like due at 12 at night, so I'll like come home after work super exhausted, but I still have to do homework. So I'm just trying to like manage everything and be very like productive, which if I'm not productive, I don't really like it. So yeah, that's basically like all I have going on right now.
Wow, wonderful. Okay, Dilpreet.
Yeah, so I basically work 7 days a week for the IT help desk, but it is remote, so that helps out with being home. And my business is also a home-based business, so I take all my clients at home, so that's how I balance the two. So when I get off from working the IT help desk, I'm pretty much taking clients right away, and it's just nice because it's at home. But I also do have a dog, so I feel like balancing him is harder than balancing my work job. But it's just, you just have to make a schedule and make it work.
Yeah, wonderful. So I can already see you guys are planners, and you have streamlined your schedule. So that's one of the, traits of a successful woman. So congratulations on all of you for that. So I'm gonna ask, you guys were probably already famous. You have your social media accounts, but tell me a little bit more about after winning the pageant. And since we are talking about Miss South Asia World, so after winning Miss South Asia World, did you see any change in the social media? Did you have a paparazzi moment? So Dilpreet, I see you on my screen, so I'm going to start with you.
After winning Miss South Asia World, it was kind of, my DMs were flooded. They were all like, congrats, congrats. Like, we knew you were going to win, or, oh my God, I can't believe it. It was kind of all a mix. So, my DMs were definitely filled, but as far as feeling like famous or as a celebrity, not really. It's just, I am still a person. I still make mistakes, and deserving of the crown. I feel like everyone that participated in the pageant, they were all deserving of first place, all deserving of a crown. But as far as winning the pageant and having like a following, the following's still the same, but I'm so thankful for everyone that said congratulations.
Well, thank you so much. That was wonderfully put together. Amruta, I'm going to come to you.
Yeah, so I feel like meeting like Preeti Zinta, like that was like amazing. She was like a sweetheart, and everyone was like, like you met her, like how was she? How was like your whole experience, like all that, and it was just like it was really really nice. Everyone was like congratulating me, and they're really happy for me. So was my mom, and yeah, it was just really great.
We are happy for you too as well. Sonia, I'm going to come to you.
Yeah, I definitely also had a lot of DMs, congratulating me. Also excited about meeting Preeti Zinta. That was really exciting for people. I would say, like the following is still the same, but like you still get to like connect with more people who, have been around, but like maybe you haven't had like the opportunity to talk to as much yet. And so I would think like that is kind of like my connections with people that I didn't know very well have grown. And now I consider them like really close to me. And so I think that's what winning has been able to bring me. And also my mindset, like having a crown, is I really just want to influence people to contribute to their communities and like be positive influences on others. And that's all that I would ask for. If I have a crown, if I have a title, I just want to be able to influence people to lead by example and just do the right thing, get involved, and educating others, educating themselves on world issues. And if people are doing that, then that is all the following that I need.
That's wonderful. So it's really wonderful to talk to you guys. So let's do a little rapid fire round. So, your fans and the viewers and listeners, they know a little bit more about you. So I see Dilpreet, Amruta, and Sonia. So we'll go in the same order. Is that the order you guys also see?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to ask a question. Dilpreet, you answer. Amruta, you answer. Sonia, you answer. And then I'm going to ask the next question. It's a rapid fire. So whatever comes first in your mind, go with that. So what do you say? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dilpreet, I'm gonna start with you, and then we'll go in the order: sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Savory.
Savory.
Okay, nobody asked me, but I'm a sweet person. Okay, listen to music or read a book?
Listen to music.
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 Okay, no surprises there. Yoga or gym?
Gym.
Sorry, what was the question?
Yoga or gym?
June.
Gym.
Okay. Are you a text person or a call person?
A call person.
Call.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's why I was not getting any response. I should have called you guys. Now I know what I have to do. So if you get a future power, would you like to read people's mind, or would you actually go and look at the future?
Go and look at the future.
Read people's mind.
Read people's mind.
So you guys are not afraid of what people are thinking, and everything goes in your head? No, you would like to read their minds?
Yeah, would have an advantage,
I think I would just be too stressed about trying to change the future if I knew what was going to happen.
Wonderful. Okay, lick a ice cream or bite a ice cream?
Bite ice cream.
Okay.
Any type of ice cream, I'm gonna be honest.
I would say it's too cold for a whole bite.
Absolutely. I'll lick it because, whatever make it last longer, I'll actually stick to that. I don't want my ice cream to end. So what's keeping you busy these days?
My dog.
I would say work.
School.
Cool. A song that's stuck in your head?
I don't really have one song stuck in my head, I don't think.
Okay, give me two.
I have no idea.
Amruta.
It's this Tamil song called Arabic Kutu. It's so good. Always on replay.
Cleopatra by the Lumineers.
Wonderful. Dilpreet, do you have a song for us, or?
I really don't. And I have nothing in my head right now.
No worries. So we all have friends. So you probably have a bestie. So who's the crazy one, you or your bestie?
Definitely me.
Yeah, I would say me.
Probably say my bestie.
Okay. You guys are crazy together, probably. Okay. One hidden talent of yours that nobody knows.
That nobody knows.
Okay, Amruta, I'm gonna come to you, and Dilpreet, I'm gonna come after that. Amruta, one hidden talent that nobody knows.
So I'm pretty skinny and 5'3", but I can lift a good amount of weights. I had my brother on my shoulder the other day, and he's 160, and I was just going up and down. So that's something I don't know. I guess that's a talent.
Yeah. If somebody looks at you, they won't guess that you can do something like that. Okay, yeah. Sonia.
I can crack my elbows.
Oh my God. And they still are intact?
They ache a little bit when I do that, so I try not to.
Okay. Dilpreet.
I don't really think I have any hidden talents or special talents, but I'm like an artist and I know how to do like mending pretty well. So, I mean, it's not really hidden talent.
Okay, well, I know what I'm going when I'm coming to see you or visit you next time. I'm gonna get henna on my hand. Okay, Dilpreet, favorite midnight snack?
Chocolate.
Cheetos.
Cheese. Like whole
A
box of
travel
cheese.
Wonderful. A travel destination that you would want to go back?
Mexico.
Honestly, India. I haven't been to India in such a long time.
London.
London. Okay. So best part of being a Dilpreet?
Best part of being like myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think the best part of being myself is I'm pretty like open. I'm in like an open book and I don't really hide anything. So I think that's the best part of being myself.
Okay.
For me, I would say I'm pretty like humble and compassionate, not to like hype myself up, but I'm like pretty open-minded and like friendly. So
Yeah, something similar as I always try to see everything from other people's point of view. I try to give the benefit of the doubt as much as I can, and I'm loyal. So I think those are the best things about myself.
Well, wonderful. That concludes our rapid fire round. You guys were amazing. I know when we put someone on the spot, it's really, really difficult. But you guys know, as everything good comes to an end, well, I am actually eating my own words, so maybe I'm getting hungry. So when everything everything good comes to an end, so it's time for us to end the show. So before I let you guys go, any word of wisdom that you want to share with the future aspirants out there? So Sonia, I'm going to start with you.
Yeah, definitely don't, when you're competing or doing anything, really don't do what other people are, or what you think other people want to see, because you, at the end of the day, you want to be proud of yourself and how you ran your race, or like how you competed, how you treated people. That's what you're going to remember more than the crown. The crown doesn't mean anything if you're not proud of who you were how you got it. So that's definitely what I would say.
So be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself and be kind always.
Okay, Dilpreet.
So what the best thing is about this platform is that it's for all ages, all sizes. So remembering that, just have fun whenever you do anything, honestly, and just enjoy every moment of it, because before you know it, it's going to be over. So just enjoy it, make it last, and everything will be worth it.
Wonderful. Amruta.
yeah, I would say the same. Like just have fun, take in all the experience, all the like rushing or like whatever it is, it's like a part of it, and try to like have like try to become like friends with everyone, or like, you know, talk to everyone, and yeah, just put like all of your like effort into it so you won't have any regrets at the end.
Okay, so give out your best, put your best foot forward. Thank you so much. Well, it was wonderful talking to you guys. Thank you for giving your Sunday afternoon to us. So we wish you luck, and hopefully we will meet again. Our paths will cross again. You probably will win another title, and here we all would be, talking to each other. So thank you so much. So until we meet again, this is RG Kunjan signing off. Sayonara. Please take care of yourself and keep smiling always. Bye, guys.
Bye.